So hello guys, welcome to another video. We are lucky enough to have two international students with us. They just did a panel discussion which was wonderful. They shared their stories, but I thought it was important for all of us to get together and hear from them as well. So you guys have an opportunity to hear their stories and learn a little bit about their experiences. So as a former international student, I always love talking to current international students. We have these two young ladies with us. One of them is from Bangladesh, the other one is from Brazil, but I'll hand it over to them so they can introduce themselves and then we can get into some good conversations.
Hello everyone, I'm Maisunze here from Bangladesh, and Bangladesh is a city of fuchka and good food and spices.
A lot of spices for sure. My name is Daniela. I'm from Brazil, specifically from Bahia, that is on the coast part of Brazil. And something that people don't know about Bahia is that we have the largest African population of whole Brazil, 85% of the population. So our culture is really with a lot of music, color, art, and also spices.
Great, thank you guys for sharing about your backgrounds. So now let's get into some fun stuff. But first I want to learn from you, why did you choose to attend a community college and how did you end up at a community college? And for all the students or high school counselors that are watching, what would you like to share with them? Like what perception did you have of community colleges, and did it match your perception or exceeded it, or just share your experience, please.
Okay, so I'm here as a CCI student. CCI is Community College Initiative Program. So this program is about like 1 year. So about community college, before I had no idea what is community college. When I thought about USA, it's only about universities. So after coming here, I learned a lot about community college and about their associates program, certificates program, and lots of facilities. Yeah, and community college is really good.
So I'm also for the same program, the CCI program of my son. But the different thing of Brazil is that we are already in the university in Brazil. So we have a requirement that is a 60% of the bachelor's completed before coming here. So we need to fulfill the research status, the extension that is doing outdoors works with kids, with communities, non-profit organizations outside of the doors of the university to attract them to come to the university as well. And also the teaching part. So we have these three pillars that we need to achieve before coming to participate of the program. And I think the vision that we have in our country is most of a Hollywood vision of the United States, of course, and also the community college. So what the movie says to us is that community college is something that you go in when you don't go inside a Ivy League or a university, or if you don't have the money to pay, or if you don't have the knowledge to get in. And normally it's just like this, it's the last hope. But we never thought that it was going to be this huge opportunity. And the staff is amazing, the professors are really well qualified. And we have all the structure to be more like these offices. Honestly, they do everything that we can imagine. For the professional work, for the research work, we have a lot of labs, depending on what you're working for. All the professors, they're really open, and they are also from all over the world. So we have a lot of different experiences, and I think this is really a good opportunity for you to enter this university world. I had no idea that we could get into a community college with affordable prices, with good quality education, and then apply for more 3 years inside a university.
Well, thank you for sharing all of that and your experiences at community colleges. I think it's very crucial for students to understand that community college is not just for students who are not doing good or just for students who cannot afford four-year institution. Community colleges have a lot of resources, sometimes similar or more resources than a four-year institution, and they could be a great fit for a lot of students out there. Having said that, let's change gears a little bit. So as international students coming from different parts of the world, you know, this is a new place for you. I know both of you arrived here in August, I believe.
Yes.
So it's only been a few months, not even a whole year. So culturally speaking, What are some of the things that you found were most challenging, both in a day-to-day life or anything that you want to share for students that are thinking about coming to US, and just for everyone's knowledge? Like, what do you think is a little challenging as an international student in United States?
Okay, so at first I want to say is the bathroom. Okay, the Asian culture. We need water, everyone. We need water, and there is no water in the bathroom. It's a huge challenge for me. Every time I go outside, I need to go to the bathroom. It's thinking about it makes me, oh my god. So that's a huge cultural difference for us, like cultural shock. And then one thing I think everyone needs to know that when you come here, you don't have a car. It's really difficult in America. We need to use the public transportation, the bus. The bus is good. It's sometimes. Most of the times it's clean, but like the bus schedule is when we first came, sometimes we missed our bus and then we were late. And also another thing about our Asian culture is we are always late. But in America, oh my God, you need to come 5 minutes earlier to be right on time. So that's one thing you need to pay attention to.
Okay, I think I would put like 3 main points that I had ginormous cultural shock when I came here. First, the weather in August was incredibly hot. And now I feel that we're only having winter. Autumn was winter, now is winter, and we are in spring semester, but it's still winter. So I brought a lot of hoodies and coats from Brazil, but they're not worth it. They're like just layers, and you need to know and to learn how to dress in layers. This was really bad because I look at the weather and I was like, okay, my outfit is good. It's not. You really need layers. This is really true. The second thing, it would definitely be the food. Oh my God. We only have 2 options here, spicy and no spicy. And I come from a state in Brazil that has a lot of spicy food, but here is in a level that I don't have any tolerance. And when we have a lot of Indian food and also Bengali food, and oh my God, it's really spicy. And for me as Brazilian, it was terrible. Most of the foods I couldn't eat. I didn't know how to order. It was like really complicated, the options of foods.
Well, great observations and interesting points. Is there anything else that you think you would like to talk about or share that maybe I haven't asked, or anything interesting that you think would appeal to people?
So one thing I want to say to the international students is that in the classroom, like American classroom, no one talks. So it's really hard to make friends and everyone is like silent. So you need to approach, and many people are busy with life, so they may not like respond like normally, like how Asian people do, or like I do, or we do. But yeah, so it doesn't matter, like it's not a problem, like it's not your problem that they're doing it, it's like their own problem, and they're dealing with stuff. So, and a great way to make friends is that go and attend different clubs. I made a lot of friends in clubs. So there's like in every like community college and universities, there's a lot of clubs. So you should try to go participate in those clubs, and that's how you make your circle, your network, because they're the future, the students. So yeah.
I completely agree with you. I feel that networking is the key word for everything. You need to go to a place, you need to talk with people, and you need to be seen to be remembered. Yeah. And when I came here, it was really difficult, this of the clubs and getting active because of the schedule, but it's really important. And I don't know if it is from this area here in Northern Virginia, but we have people from all over the world. You're never alone. So even though when we came here, the first thing is we feel very alone, we feel like a solitude, and it's very difficult. And the cold itself, we need sun. I always say that we need sun to be happy in Brazil because we're a tropical country. But here, you're never alone, and you always have someone that is being through the same thing that you are, is struggling the same way. and they don't take efforts to share and to ask you if you need help. And you also learn with this, and you also do the same. So everything in the end is about the connections that you do, the people that you meet, and how they are going to make a difference in your life, and also the difference that you're going to make in their lives.
Thank you again for sharing that. So now let's move towards the end of our conversation. So this is going to be probably a difficult question. Can you say something in Portuguese? And can you say something in Bengali or Hindi?
Oh, Jesus.
No?
I know something. No, not in Bengali.
Or do you only know the bad words? Is that why you're laughing? I knew that.
I know the bad word. I know something in Telugu.
Okay, let's hear it.
I know it is I love you in Telugu. It is Nino Primistunnano, something like this.
I don't know.
But it's
We'll find
really
out.
cute. It's really cute. But yeah, we normally learn the bad words.
No, that's,
It's cultural exchange.
I think universally, the first thing that you learn in a new language is all the bad words. Then you come to I love you, and then you learn the real language, right? So what other languages did you learn while you were here? Like bits and pieces of any language?
I learned about Spanish a little bit. ¿Cómo estás? And bien. ¿Tú? And tú? No, bien tú. That's it. So yeah, that is hello. How are you? No, I'm fine. And what about you?
Really good. So I learned about Spanish as well. My roomie is from Colombia, so we're talking in Spanish, and she's learning Portuguese as well. I learned a little bit about Telugu, but it's too difficult because the alphabet is completely different. And Ukrainian as well, because we had a Ukrainian CCI, and she taught like privi, that is hi, and je t'aime bleu, that is I love you as well.
All right, so the final topic that I want to discuss, which is slightly touchy, but I think it's important. So when we look at the data of international students that are coming to United States or also globally, we see there's a lot more males that are going abroad to study than females. My assumption is that that's maybe because of safety concerns, or parents may be trying to protect their female kids more than the male kids. So as two young females in this country who just got here, what can you say about safety, or what can you say about things that might encourage other female young people out there to come and study in United States or any other country of their choice?
One thing I want to say is that like US is relatively a safe country than back in my country, and I can get out at 9 in the night and then alone go to a grocery store and come back, and it's totally fine because no one really cares. And then I can wear whatever I want and then go there. I can go to a grocery store with my pajama. No one really cares. And yeah, so I will tell one thing. If you have your phone, like accidents can happen anywhere. So good thing about here is that their 911 is very active. And so if you are in a problem, just call 911, and that's the solution.
Actually, from Brazil, here we had 13 students and only 2 men. And they asked, what is happening? Why we only have like women? But I believe that is cultural. Every country is going to have its specific things. But I also feel really safe here. And we know that security it's something that might happen and might not. We have the resources, we have the police, but it's this feeling that we receive from the country, that we can walk alone, that we can take public transportation, metro, and independent of the time, and we have the strength to do it. And also inside the NOVA, the community college, we also have the campus police. And this is what's really important, because when we got here, we received a lecture about assaulting, about how the police works here, what is fine to do in American culture and what is not fine. Because in Brazil, it's really normal to touch. a lot, even though you don't know the person. But here they might understand different, so someone can relate that you or trying to assault if you're doing something that it wasn't in your mind. Yeah, it wasn't intention. So it's really important to, anywhere you go, not only US, you learn about their culture, what is okay for you to do and what is not okay, understand and respect that, and also know the resources. So we really feel secure in the Nova campus because they have Nova Alert all the time. Something's happened, something suspicious. If you see, you need to speak. They have this idea, and makes us feel really safe as women in this environment.
Well, thank you both for spending some time with us. And once again, congratulations on the panel. You guys did an amazing job. You guys killed it. And once again, welcome to America, and hopefully good luck for all of your future endeavors. Thank you.
Thank you.